So here's a fun one I got. It was originally DEAC. They had a merger, and now it's DraftKings, DKNG. So this one first caught my eyes, I think, back in the 14s, 15s. I seen some people really very bullish on it, and it caught my eyes because I'm an avid sport bettor. So I looked into it, and I watched it run pretty much from that 14 point to 26, 27, where it actually is peaked out around 28 on the last few days. But it's really caught my attention. I mean, it's actually shocked me. I mean, you gotta think this is during the Corona time. You come back. Where's the April? So here's the low in the market, the 23rd. This was at $11. Here we are in May. It's 26. It's quite remarkable, not only considering we're headed into a possible recession, but sports aren't even on, and that's their main revenue. I mean, that's a huge majority of their revenue. So I'm thinking, what the hell? So it's all the speculation. People knew it was going to be the DraftKing, and that's what caused this whole run right here. So it's always caught my eyes, and now at this point I'm thinking this might be one hell of an opportunity on the short side, which I'm usually a bull, and I'll tell you why. We'll look into the numbers later, and I'll go over why people are bullish too. I'll show you both sides. I expect hate on this one, but I don't care. That's one of the reasons I'm so bearish. We'll go over that later too. But see, guys, it's pretty clear that the damn uptrend here. It peaked to this point. See what it is. So right now we're finding resistance about there. 27-ish, high 26s. And today, in particular, it was Thursday. May 14th. Here's a 5-minute. I luckily saw this candle forming right here. I seen it break its subtrend, start forming a bearish engulfing candle, and I loaded puts. That's for I think a strike point of 1750 for June 19th. Not saying that we'll hit that, but as long as it gets near 20 or so, I'm gonna make a lot of money. I was up 17% on this dip around here. But besides that, the point is, this is a very bearish closing. And as we look back at just a week, you can form this uptrend right here that it broke out of, started forming another one, but ultimately got rejected from the previous support point. Support candle resistance right here at 27 got rejected badly at the end. And what's more interesting, we're going to earnings. So this video is only going to be, will really depend on the earnings tomorrow. But headed into it, it's interesting because I know a lot of eyes are on it, and I got these puts, so I'm interested in it. So let me show you some things. So we're saying that 27 point resistance, and now if this support becomes resistance 26.55, 50ish, well, VWAP ended up being today 1630. So I think 1628 is the 200 SMA. So everywhere from 1655 to 26, 27, there's gonna be 3 resistance. Closed over here on the 50 SMA at 25.75. But here's what's more important. Let's check this out. Oh shit. Alright. So I want to figure out the market cap because I kept seeing different ones. So I come to the latest 13D that was on May 4th, not that long ago. So I see right here 11.1% for 34, 628 mil. So right there. Let me get my calculator. I always just go 100 divided by 11.1. So I know to times that by this to get the outstanding share count. So there's 311 million shares. Nearly 312 million shares. And then you times that by the closing price, which was $25.78. And there you go. God damn, it's hard to read it. 8 billion market cap. Right? That's huge. Saying this company's valued at $8 billion, right? I get it. Everyone's saying sports are going to be legalized soon. The sport betting. Cool, right? And I'll show you some bullish aspects. I mean, I can't deny these ones. Look at this. 89-year-old Soros, one of the biggest investors, net worth 8.3. He bought shares, right? WWE owns 263,000 shares. Madison Square Garden owns some. John Kraft and Robert Kraft. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people own it. It's got a lot of hype, and I see the speculation. But $8 billion? Let's check this out. You come over here and you look at this. Since Draftking was incorporated in 2011, it has experienced net losses and negative cash flows from operations. Draftking experienced net losses of 143 million, 76 million, and 76 million as well in the years 2019, 2018, 2017. So that's another thing I noted a couple weeks back. It's actually losing more money the more money they generate. This is very controversial. It's like Tesla. It's got a huge market cap, but now Tesla's actually profitable. It's like it in the previous years. But people keep comparing it to Tesla to me. This is not a disruptive green technology. This is a sporting book. And I truly believe fantasy football is only big because it's legal. It's a loophole around sport betting. If you can bet on the money line and props, only the real diehard fantasy football players will stick around. I don't think it will be nearly as big. This might actually hurt this business. As you come over here, I mean, look at the competition as there is right now. There's a million offshore bookies, and if they don't have to pay the same taxes and everything, what happens if they can just offer better odds, better, returns to attract them? There's going to be crazy. Look at this competition right now. They're giving you crazy amounts of rewards just to get you, because there's so much competition. I see how it's kind of like the first one and it gets a little jump started in the section, but at the same time, in my perspective, I think people will use the Little Caesars one, the big famous casino ones that have websites. Not a Draftking that's famous for fantasy football. But I could see where you'd be very, bullish when you read all this. All these big names buying it. WWE, Major League Baseball sold it before, but had it. NHL still owns a piece. But when do they sell? Did they buy it at 14? And are they sitting on it right now at 26? Or are they selling here? Because with that $8 billion market cap, you gotta think. Actually, come to think of it, let's look. Actually, we go back here. No, it's this one. They just did a 14B yesterday on the 13th, so it's actually a bigger market cap than that, considering all these shares. It says 19 million shares at an exercise price of $11.50. And then you read over here. Look at this, up to 240 million shares of our Class A common stocks and 3 million warrants. So they're not profitable. It's like a penny stock. You're betting that. So if they, and then people are saying they're expecting a $600 million return of revenue, but not profit. That still doesn't justify at all an $8 billion market cap. So parts I'm on. Let's look where I'm looking for on the downside. First one will be the first one's gonna be around this 23.50. 23.50. I'm looking for it. I think if we have bad earnings, it's gonna shoot right through that. But if we have bad earnings, just think of it like this. This could hit easily back down to these points. I'm thinking 20, 18, 17-ish. That's what I'm looking for. If it's exactly as we expect and nothing, it's just kind of like a disappointing earnings, but not bad or anything. Maybe we'll go on a little rally, test that 28 again, and then fail back down and test these 23. If it's good earnings, Jesus, with the hype of this, who knows what this could go to? I won't lie. So I don't have a huge position. It's also worth noting, I've never seen nothing like it. You post something bearish on this, it's like TRNX or Magni back in the day, MNGA. Look at this. 4 screenshots of like calls I made today that maybe stayed moderate or dumped back down afterwards. Someone says, common sense says this goes down. Disney, Apple, and every other blue chip also. They all went up. This market is trash, so DraftKings $31 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just irrational, perma-bull stuff here. Literally all bullish, you dumb effer. Literally says how there's a better opportunity for legalization in more states now that there's an economic bull downtrend. Like, that's bullish for gambling. I hear that a lot. It's a stay-at-home sport. People are going to be gambling. If it's a recession, people are not going to be risking their money. They'll be saving it. I don't know what the hell people are thinking with that logic. I can't find the ones, but there's some funny ones, man. It's ridiculous. So whenever I see like 95 or 100% of these bulls on StockTwits, you gotta figure if 90% of traders lose money, I bet you 95 to 99% are losing on StockTwits. So I'm not saying just be contrarian, because that's stupid too. You gotta look at the news and everything, but this might be the top. It's looking like it's giving heavy up here. On top, I think this attracts some weird type of I guess sport bettors that are now investors on here, and they're probably bored because they have nothing to bet on. I just watched the CEO. He was saying that people are betting on e-games and something called iSports and table tennis. I've heard people on here being bullish because NASCAR is opening in June. I've heard people talk about Korean baseball wagers being up. I heard people being bullish about the draft getting bet on. I mean, this is ridiculous. I've never seen so much confirmation bias perspectives I've ever pretty much. But we'll see. I mean, maybe they'll kill it and I'll sound stupid today. But the reason I make this, I think this is an interesting opportunity. With an $8 billion market cap, yeah, maybe $500 million in revenue, but they're losing money. They're losing more money the more money they bring in, which is a horrible sign in my eyes. They're diluting their stocks, and it's doubled since the coronavirus. So, and look at the MACD here. It looks like it's gonna start curling, and the RSI is literally like 80. It's wild. So I think this would probably be a good long-term short or a good put play right now. And who knows? I'll maybe buy the bottom if it crashes tomorrow, and then hold it. Nah, I won't hold it. I don't know about that. I think this is a run. It was a buy and sell. The earnings running up, but we'll see.